Hello there, welcome to the Obi-Thorin Alliance. In today's video we'll be talking about Truth Seekers. If you can like and subscribe, thank you. Truth Seekers is an Amazon Prime original series starring Nick Frost and Simon Pegg. The genre is comedy horror and it contains a maximum of 8 episodes. And the allotted time is 27 to 30 minutes of length. The plot of Truth Seekers is someone that works part-time in a internet provider called Smile, and he's also a YouTuber that's trying to hunt ghosts and trying to prove the myth that ghosts are real, and you get introduced to different characters and different things along the journey. The trailer's very misleading with what I thought the story was going to be, and then it changes into something else. I thought it was going to be this story when they hunt the ghost and kind of like Scooby-Doo and things like that, but unfortunately it's not like that. So the story, it gets you a bit as it goes, it gets you a bit confusing. And Gus Roberts is the #1 employee for Smile that just do anything with modems and internets, and he just somehow his boss just sends him conveniently to every ghost and haunted place in England, and he just solves everything very conveniently. Dave, played by Simon Pegg, he's okay. We don't find out that much about him, but it's cool that he's in the show. Elton John is a scaredy cat, but you find out more about why he's a scaredy cat, and he's got these things that he can do, and you kind of question why is he the chosen one, and it's like, oh, okay, I guess. The plot's very disappointing. I think the character's definitely much more. That it makes you think it's going to be something, but it's completely not. And I was really disappointed with that. What would I improve about the show? I would not make it so convenient and make it, I guess, simple, and they more solving crimes and solving mystery instead of this weird things that just happen and just you roll your eyes and just not, things with the characters conveniently just happen, and it just wasn't enjoyable with what happened. Yeah, it actually wasn't that funny, if I gotta be honest. It was going to be more funnier. Nick Frost and Simon Pegg were in the show. If they weren't in it, I probably wouldn't have watched it. I did find the show confusing because they make you, think things, and then it's like, oh no, it wasn't that, and then it's like, oh, okay. But it kind of makes sense, and then it's like, oh, okay, you're doing this, and then it's like, oh, for season 2 we're going to do this. But well, the problem with the flashbacks is that it shows you something about, like, the book, for example, but they never, go into much detail or anything like that about the book. It's like, oh, we see the book with this, we get told that this person is, donated his blood and things, but we don't know why his blood is so special, why the ritual can happen. But the book's really a big deal, but the writers don't explain how this page does anything. I'm still confused about the show. I wish, like I said, they made it like what the trailers seemed to be, that they were going to be sorting out the ghost mystery. Are they actually real, things like that, more like Ghostbusters, but they just changed. They made you think the show was one thing, but it's actually about this person trying to be immortal, and that wasn't interesting. It's quite messy writing.
Yeah.
I definitely preferred stories of other shows and basically episode 1 to 3 don't add anything to the story, because they're basically the pilot episode to get the main characters together. So basically, episodes 4 to 8 are basically the main episodes. Final thoughts on Truth Seekers. It's always covering the internet's really important. Somehow the internet has to do with ghosts and everything. What I guess is interesting, but I don't know how it has to do with ghosts. But I would give it a go if you're Nick Frost and Simon Pegg fan, but besides that, probably wouldn't mess it unless you got anything else to watch, because it's a quick watch. But I give it 2 lightsabers out of 5. My thoughts on season 2 is, if it happens, that'll be fine. But if it doesn't happen, sometimes not every show needs a season 2, but it kind of course it ends on a cliffhanger. I don't know why every show feels like they need to end on a cliffhanger. Personally, I would like it if the writers or the team actually conclude the story, and then if they know, or leave it open, but don't just end it on a cliffhanger, because if the show doesn't come back, it's like, why end it on a cliffhanger? What happens too much and you kind of expect it happening. It's actually quite refreshing when a show doesn't end on a cliffhanger. Yeah. If you can like and subscribe, thank you. Bye bye.